Hi YouTube and welcome back to Jashi, today with another episode about Fundrise. Since I invest $400 every 2 weeks into this platform, I decided to do a bi-weekly update to show the power of compounding throughout the long term of this series. But before we continue, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Please hit the like button so we can show this video and the power of compounding to as many people as possible, as this concept is very important to learn. Much better. So 3 years ago, I started with $5,000, ended up putting more in the initial time period as I was saving more and more money. And fast forward 3 years later, I ended up with $32,000 and $200, which were invested across 235 properties and were making me around an average of $2.3 to $2.5 every single day in dividend returns, plus a lot of appreciation depending on the year and depending on the various investments. Fast forward 2 weeks later, so now it's 3 years and 2 weeks, we have $32,682, meaning $400 extra dollars, which is of my own money that I invest into it, plus $71 of dividend that, let's say, got into every single day in the past 2 weeks. If we trim it down on a daily basis, this is between $3 and $6 every single day, which is above the average of what I make. Probably was a special kind of 2 weeks. I'm not very sure about this. Now you will notice that I went from 235 properties in my past update to 233. And the reason because of this is, let me go onto the news feed. I had 2 projects that exited from my portfolio, meaning they were completed, they were sold, and they made the profit they were supposed to do. And this will show up on my next quarter end as an appreciating return. And on top of that, I can also see that at the end of October, we bought a couple of other rental properties, in this case 6 rental homes in Charleston, South Carolina. Now, as you can see in the first part of the screen recording I was doing, a big part of my portfolio is not actively working at 100% pace. It's still ramping up or still stabilizing, meaning that half of my portfolio is not actively making money yet. Meaning that if I would stop investing money and just leave my account there and have that stabilizing and ramping up, let's say, portfolios grow into fully operating, I would still probably almost double my daily returns as well as appreciation. Of course, this is not 100% correct, this is just my opinion and let's say a pretty inaccurate estimation from myself, so don't take this as financial advice. That's pretty much all for now. I will keep you posted in the next 2 weeks where we will reach $33,000 with my next reinvestment of $400. I still love the platform, and if you're new to real estate, I would consider this platform, not financial advice, just to learn how real estate works and getting into real estate with little or no money, as it does not require the big capital investments as buying a rental property or a piece of land. With that said, this is not financial advice. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe and please like the video so we can show this to as many young investors as possible. Thank you, ciao!